everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be building the Perfect Spring TBR. Also, if you didn't notice, I chopped all of my hair off, so that's super fun. Here's what it looks like, 360. And I am really enjoying it. I cut it all off yesterday, so I'm definitely still getting used to it. And it's way shorter than it has been in a long time, but I've had it shorter than this, so just something to like remember how to do my hair like this, and I'm enjoying it. I wanted to invoke the spring vibes because it's dark and it's cold and there's another snowstorm coming, and I'm just not okay with that. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram, which is @bloomjournals. If you don't follow me, you should, because then you can participate in videos like this in the future. I asked you guys what book recommendations you have that feel like springtime. So the first section of recommendations is classics, and then the rest are like newer releases. Not necessarily new releases, but newer than the 1800s, so newer. The first book, this wasn't recommended by anybody, it's just like my favorite book of all time, and that is Anne of Green Gables. You know how much I love this. If you've been around on my channel for any amount of time, I talk about this all the time because it's one of my favorite books ever. It's so cozy, it's so fun, it's so sweet. I love it. But I've never read Anne of Avonlea, and this version of the book that I bought recently at Palace Books in Portland has Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea. So I don't know if I'll get to both of those, but I figured that would just be a great way to kick off my springtime reading with a favorite that always just feels so happy and so springtime. The next book was recommended to me by Harmony at Harm's Honey. She is here on YouTube and Instagram. And she's like the sweetest human being ever. I absolutely love her. She's so fun. I'm so glad that I have become friends with her. And I'm just so grateful for like the book community as a whole because everybody is just so nice. But anyway, she recommended that I should read Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. I've never read this before. I've never seen the movie. Pretty sure there is one. I never read it before. I don't really know what it's about. But if Harmony wants me to read it, then I will. So there's that. The next two books were recommended to me by my oldest sister, Sarah. If you remember her from my Can My Sisters Be Trusted video, she is the oldest and she is the one who's a theater teacher. She's super cool. I love her to death. So she recommended that I read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Hold on, I'm trying to pick up this behemoth of a book. So this is my copy. This isn't all Pride and Prejudice. This has Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Emma, Northanger Abbey, and Persuasion. But look at how beautiful it is. Look at the look at the metallic. Look at the gilded edges. Look at the back. I love it. Look at the inside. Anyway, my sister Sam actually got me this particular book for Christmas a few years ago. Thank you, Samantha. I love Pride and Prejudice. I actually rewatched it last night, and I forgot how much I love that movie. My first semester of college, I kid you not, I watched that movie every single day because I needed to feel happiness, and Pride and Prejudice provided that for me. So yes, I love that movie. I've read the book before, so it would be a reread for me, but I think it'd be interesting to reread it as an adult because I read it when I was a teenager, and now I have more experience with reading classics, so I think that would be lots of fun. The next book recommended to me by Sarah was The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I have not read this book, but I vaguely remember watching the movie as a kid, and I don't really know what it's about, or I remember, is that the one with the kid who is crippled and has to take the ice baths? Is that The Secret Garden? I can't remember. When I'm editing, I'll look it up and I'll like put something on the screen about what I'm thinking about, and if it is The Secret Garden, then way to go me, and if not, I'm sorry. But yeah, I've never read it, so I think that would be a lot of fun. On to the newer releases. The first one, I have been seeing this everywhere, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, and that is Emily White's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I don't know what this is about, but I love fairy books. I've been in a major fantasy mood recently, so I saw this on Megan's page, who her handle is The Ginger Hobbit. And I'll link her down below too. I don't think she has a booktube, but I know she has Bookstagram, and her page is super fun. She posted about it and she said she really liked it, so she is influencing me. And I'm not mad about it because it looks really good. The next book that I would like to get to is The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. I've been seeing this one kind of floating around too, and I actually am on hold for it at the library, and my hold should be coming off fairly soon. But basically what I know about this one is that it's about this witch who lives in the woods, and the people in her town like sacrifice a baby to her. Every year they like take a baby and leave it in the woods for her because they like think she needs a baby sacrifice so that she like doesn't hurt them. And then on her side of things, she's like, where are these babies coming from? Why are all of these people leaving babies for me? I don't know. I guess I'll take care of them. They're babies. So it's kind of about her and then one of the children who drinks the moon, I guess. I don't know. It seems like fun witchy vibes, which I know is not an like inherently springtime thing, but I've heard it described as cozy fantasy, and I am all about that. So I'm still excited to read it. The last book on this list used to be my favorite book ever. I loved it for years and years. That is The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funk. I don't remember a lot about this. I know it takes place in Venice. I know it's found family. I know that we're following some orphaned kids, and I just remember it being super magical and very heartbreaking. I remember it made me cry, but I don't remember a ton else about it, so I'd like to reread it, and hopefully that's no mistake. Hopefully I don't regret it and I still love it as much as I used to. So yes, that is all the books I'd like to get to sometime this spring. I don't have like a specific month that I'd like to get to each of these in, but just in the general spring area. And I'm counting spring as now, even though there's like 4 feet of snow outside right now and it's freezing. I'm still counting it. So yes, that's all the books that I would like to get to. Please tell me what books you love for springtime, what books you'd like to get to, what books feel like spring to you, and maybe I'll pick a few of them up. And if you like this video, please like it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!